Everything has a cost, a trade-off. Being here or eating cinnamon rolls and watching a movie. All right? They all can be good, but they've all got a trade-off. Everything has a price, right? And what do you get for the cost? Think about that. All right, so I am Jan. This is 316 Yoga. This is your yoga from home. This is our Fun Friday practice. Friday is Yoga Plus. What is the plus? The plus is Barre, Pilates, weights, and today, strength and balancing is what we always do, but today we got a lot of balancing going on and just some little self-reflection and some little fun things for you to do just to assess your balance. All right, whatever you do what the bottom of the screen says. Do what is right for your body. Your body's different every day. Everybody's body is different. Honor your body. Do what you can. Don't hurt yourself. If something isn't right, don't push it. Don't push it to the point of fear. Don't push it to the point of pain. Find your balance, relax, and just let it be. All right, so a word to think about as you practice today is this word, and the word is everything. All right, everything can be all-inclusive, an aggregate of everything all together, but think of everything as this, something that's extremely important. Oh, it means everything to me, right? What's really important, and what is important is your health and your mobility. You want to be able to comfortably get around to do all the things you do those 23 other hours off of your mat. It's a 1 hour long practice. Stick around for what you can do, but we're going to work on our balance, and finding your balance, finding your strength in your balance, which is the emphasis of this practice, is everything. It's everything on and off of your mat. All right. Props that you're going to use today. We are going to use our yoga blocks. We use those like every single day. So buy those, have those handy. Today we're using hand weights. We're going to work a little bit on strength with the hand weights. So have those handy. If you don't have them today, get them tomorrow. But if you don't have them, use some water bottles or just something that gives you a little bit of weight in your hands. An eye shade and a towel. Towel is multi-purpose. You like that. And a strap we usually buy when we get the blocks. The strap comes with it. We're not going to use it specifically today unless you want to use it specifically any way you like. All right, this is really fun. Have a ball. You're never too old to have just, a playground ball around the house. This is a bender ball. It's squishy. You don't inflate it all the way. The whole idea is you create an unstable surface for you to work on your balance. All right, so have that handy. If you don't, no big deal. You can still work on your balance. It's plenty challenging enough, but get one of those balls. They're a lot of fun. Lastly, have some water. You always want some water nearby. You could have a chair nearby, a countertop nearby to help you with your balance. This is not a judgment zone. This is just a little self-assessment zone. Come on up to standing. Grab the ball as you come on up. And here we are in a standing position. Let's do our little warm-up. Today, let's take the ball, put it up between your thighs. If you don't have the ball, no big deal. Don't sweat it. Bring your feet a little bit wider than hip width distance. Place your hands on your hips. Take a deep breath in through your nose as your chest lifts up. And a deep sighing breath out as you bring your shoulders back and elbows down. Start to come up onto your ball of your feet. Come on up, rise on up under the toes. You can have a chair nearby for balance. No big deal. You got to work it, use it or lose it. And the more you use it, the better, the stronger, the more flexible, the more mobile you will become. All right, so you're lifted up onto your toes. Build some confidence here in this confidence stance. Chest is open and wide. Focus forward, look forward. Strengthen your calves, your ankles, your feet. We start at the foundation and we work up. Feet are so important for balance. Strength in those big muscles, in the glutes, in the quads are so important for balance. And your core. Core encompasses just about everything you've got. Your core keeps you strong, keeps you well balanced. All right, come on down. Plant your feet solidly on the ground. Close your eyes. Big breath in. Big breath out. If closing your eyes is uncomfortable, just open them. Don't sweat it. We're just challenging our balance. Send your arms high up to the sky for an extended mountain pose. Try to close your eyes. Squeeze the ball. It helps keep you stable. Take your hands behind your low back. Press your hips forward. Squeeze your elbows towards your spine. Look up, look up, look up. Soften in your glutes. Exhale. Come down. Bend forward, fold forward. Let your arms hang toward the earth. Now your gaze is an important part of this. Send your gaze back to your knees, up towards your belly button. Hold on here, decompress your low back, let the crown of the head hang toward the earth. Breathe in, breathe out. Let it feel good. Inhale, arms sweep up, come on back to your extended mountain, interlace your fingers, palms go up to the sky, and you start to sway from side to side in your palm tree. Breathe. Breathe in, breathe out. All right, so why do you do your yoga? A little bend in your elbows if that feels good. You're getting a sideways movement of your spine. So important to move your spine all different ways. Why do you do yoga? Here's a simple answer maybe. Maybe not your answer, but here's part of it. You do your yoga so you can do other stuff off of your mat, those other 23 hours of the day. Your yoga helps you move and do other things. There's so many other benefits to your yoga too. But that's the one I'm focusing on today. Your ability to move, be flexible and mobile to do the things you enjoy. Come back to the midline of your body. Start to circle your arms toward the back of the room. Get into the shoulders. Doesn't feel so good? Do smaller circles. Put a bend in your knees. As your fingertips come down, your knees bend. As your arms straighten, your knees straighten too. Breathe. Squeeze the ball if you got it, nice and stable and secure. Arm circles in the opposite direction. Breathe. Big breaths in through your nose, sighing breaths out through your mouth. No tension here. Come back up to a standing position. Arms are down by your sides, shoulders are away from your ears. Start to twist from side to side. Look over one shoulder, then the other, allowing your arms to be heavy. All right, another balance challenge. Perhaps, because it's up to you, it's your yoga, maybe you close your eyes as you twist from side to side. The ball is a nice stabilizing factor. Give it a good squeeze. Look over one shoulder, then the other. Maybe eyes closed or not. Weight equal in both feet. Slow it on down. Come back to the midline of your body. Ragdoll pose time. Take your hands to opposite elbows. Lengthen up through your spine. Exhale, fold in half. Your feet, they are hip width distance apart. That is 2 fist widths if you wish to measure. Little bend in your knees, I think, feels really good. I wouldn't say better or worse, it just feels different. Try it and see what you think. Gaze is back toward your knees or up toward your navel. Start to sway from side to side. One elbow back toward one knee, then the other elbow back toward the other knee. Loosen up. And now let's finish up. Come back to the midline of your body. Wiggle your toes. Maybe close your eyes for a second or two, and you can always release your fingers toward the earth. And then finish. Roll your spine up one vertebra at a time. Remove the ball. Feel stable and strong in the low half of your body. All right, here we go. We're going to try something a little different before we get into our child's pose. I'm going to give you a balancing test, and in a moment, we'll set a timer. I'll tell you when in just a second. All right, so for this balancing test, all I want you to do is lift one leg up about 6 inches and just kind of hold it here, kind of balance on that one foot. All right, here's the weird thing. And if you fall out, get right back in. No big deal. Just stand on one foot. And I think this is very interesting, and I'll post it in our group, Friends of 316 Yoga. Studies have shown that people over the age of 50 have a hard time balancing for 10 seconds on one foot. Or, you can have your foot lifted so that it's in front of you, or you can bring it behind if that feels more comfortable. Let's do the other foot. So balance on the opposite leg, lift it up. So people over 50 have a hard time balancing for even 10 seconds. And the number is, it's 20% cannot do it. 80% can, but 20% can't. That's a really high number. What do you think of that? All right, so work on it. Your balance is something that we work on, and you get better at it. All right, you're embracing all those little micro wiggles in your body to help you keep your balance. All right, let's plant our feet again. Here's what I want you to do this time. With your eyes, find something that you can focus on straight ahead. Don't look at me, don't look at the TV. Look at something that's not moving on your wall in front of you. It's called a drishti in yoga, a focal point. All right, so what we're gonna do now, just hold on, another little test. Lift your leg up, focus on your drishti. You know, your arms down by your sides, that's more of a challenge. Maybe you need to tee them out and find your balance here. But just help yourself by having that focal point. Focus, focus, focus. Plant that foot, lift the other one up. Focus, focus, focus forward. Breathe, hold on. And your foot's gonna wiggle, it's gonna have those micro wiggles. All right, so now you got it, right? You know, if you like to lift, plant that foot down. You know, if you like to lift the foot forward or lift it back, it's okay. Either one. We're gonna do a little test now. All right, now remember, the drishti's a big help too, right? Okay, let's do this. All right, so when you are ready, root into one foot, doesn't matter which one you start on, and lift the other foot about 6 inches up, any way you want to do it, and let's set a timer. All right, so this timer's on the screen, it's counting down. Just see how long you can hold your balance. It's counting up. All right, so as it is counting up, let me tell you something. If you're 70 years old and you made it past 4 seconds, excellent on you. If you're in your 60s and you made it 7 seconds, excellent on you. If you're in your 50s, the average person can only balance 9 seconds. In your 40s, the average person can only balance 16 seconds. And if you're between 25 and 30, you should be holding it here for 30 seconds. There you go. There's your 30 seconds. How did you do? Plant that foot. Let's do it again on the other side. Root through the opposite foot. Lift the other leg up about 6 inches from the ground. How do you want to do it? Just, lift it up. For the biggest challenge, keep your arms down by your sides. Find that drishti. Maybe it's the countdown clock. I don't know. All right, are you ready? Let's go. Begin. Timer starts now. You're balancing on the other foot. And here are the numbers again. If you're in your 70s and you made it to this point, excellent on you. If you're in your 60s, you made it to 7 seconds, excellent on you. If you're in your 50s, how about 9 seconds? That's what the average person can do, but we're going to do better. If you're in your 40s, it's right now 16 seconds. And if you're between the age of 25 and 30, if you're between the age of 25 and 30, go for about 30 seconds. That's how long the average person in that age can balance on one foot. There you go, 30 seconds. Plant the foot. All right, another challenge. Not going to set a timer for this one. This is just for you. Think about this. Stand nice and straight. Take a deep breath in and a deep breath out. Find your drishti, that focal point. Arms down by your sides. Maybe you got a chair nearby just in case. What you're going to do now is you're going to lift one foot, find your drishti about 6 seconds. Now try to close your eyes. Close your eyes, keep your balance. If you fall out, no big deal, get back in. Just try it. See how it feels. Finding your balance without your eyes to help you. Don't be looking at me because I will throw you off. When you're ready, just assess how you're doing. Plant that right foot down next to the left, or if you how we're doing the other foot, that's fine too. Root through the opposite foot. You can do it again. Find your drishti. Look up. Bend the opposite knee. Bring the weight out of that foot. Root solidly into your foundational foot. Now try to close your eyes or take a long blink. Find your balance. Oh my goodness, all those micro wiggles, right? Breathe, and if you fall out, no big deal, get back in. And on a positive note, get back in and let it be. All right, plant your foot, open your eyes. What do you think? Nice job. I'll post an article about this in our group, Friends of 316 Yoga. Just something to think about. Balance, so important. All right, hinge forward, bring your hands down to your mat. Child's pose time. Give you a moment to think. All right, knees together, big toes touch. Hips back towards your heels if you want. The block can be underneath your forehead. Arms down by your sides, palms face up. Lengthen your shoulders away from your ears. Classic child's pose with the block, or scoot the block away and have no block at all. Wide-legged child's pose if you like. Knees spread wide, big toes touch, arms reach to the top of the mat. Or maybe you got your block up there and you put your hands on your block. Ooh, get into the shoulders. Let your forehead come down to a block or to the mat. Breathe in, breathe out. All right, that balancing thing. We're going to balance some more today. Just little subtle differences, like closing the eyes. What that is called, with the eyes closed, is more of a challenge because your proprioception, your body's relationship to space and where it is in time, is really linked to your eyes and your feet. When you close your eyes, you remove one of those markers and you make it even harder, as you know. But it's a good balance challenge. It's a good brain exercise as well. Take a deep breath in through your nose. Big sign breath out through your mouth. And if you like, close your lips and breathe in and out of your nose in what's called Ujjayi Pranayama breath, the breath of life. Breathe deeply in through the nose and out through the nose if that suits you. Build heat in your body and focus inward. Tailbone more to the back of the room. Breathe. Crown of the head more to the front of the room. Breathe. If you like, come back to your child's pose anytime you want. Right now, let's come out of it. Come out of it if you want. Come on up to a neutral tabletop position. In your neutral tabletop position, let's do a little forearm stretch. Bring your fingertips back towards your knees. So your forearms are shining forward. Just move your hips. Move your hips right, left, back towards your feet, whatever feels good in your forearms. That's what we're after, a good sensation in the forearms, a nice stretch in the forearms. All right, maybe bring your bottom back a little bit more, maybe more weight onto the fingers and not so much in the palms. See how that stretch feels. Just move. That's what your yoga is about, moving, getting the blood flowing, thinking positive thoughts about you, enjoying the movements, and letting things be. Focus on this time on your mat. All right, I'm finished with the arm stretch. Wiggle your fingers out. Bring your fingers back towards the top of the mat. Give them a wiggle, and let's go into, guess what? Where does balance begin? In our toes. Let's go into a toes pose. All right, lots of ways you can take it. Tuck your toes towards your shins. Have a seat back on your heels, or have a seat on your block. We're going to rest here for a bit, so shake it up. You know, sometimes you maybe sit on your heels, sometimes sit on the block. Hands to prayer center. Take a deep breath in. Maybe your own little mantra, I am strong, I am balanced, or I'm getting better each and every balancing pose. Take a deep breath in. And a deep breath out. Let it go, let it go, let it go. Maybe you'd like to bring your arms behind your back and reach for opposite elbow creases as you open up through your shoulders. All right, toes pose. First of all, let's start with the mechanics of the feet. Each foot has 26 bones, so that's 52, right, in total in both your feet. That's 25%. That's a quarter of your body's bones. That's a lot going on down there. You've got 33 joints, 107 ligaments, 19 different muscles and tendons. Oh my gosh, there's so much going on down there. And you need all that down there because your feet are a big part of your proprioception, your body's ability to know where it is in space. Keeping your balance, where does it begin? It's in your feet, right? So think about walking. Think about walking. There's all kinds of surfaces to walk on, right? And you should walk on lots of different surfaces, from pavement to gravel to rocks to inclines to cobblestones. As you do that, you're shifting your weight, you're shifting your body, you're moving through the feet, sending those messages up to your brain and teaching your feet how to adapt and adopt different terrain so you can have better balance. When you think about it, you're thinking about it, right? You're not thinking about your toes. When you think about it, your feet are the first contact with the earth, right? Most times, unless we go into crow pose. But your feet have contact with the earth. They are what keep you rock solid. All right, take a deep breath in and a deep breath out. The importance of our feet. Walk barefoot once in a while too. Let your feet move. Let the toes move independently. Let's move them independently right now. Come on out of this toes pose. Remove the block if you used it. Neutral tabletop. Lift your feet up. Squeeze and scrunch your toes. Get them to act independently. Shake them, move them, wiggle them. Circle the ankles this way and that. They're strong too. Tap the tops of your feet out on your mat. You've got it going on. Let's go into an ankle pose. Knees together. Grab your two blocks. Have a seat on the top of your feet. Press into your blocks and come on up. Knees stay together. You balance on the tops of your feet. You can have the blocks nearby or no blocks at all. Hands together at prayer center. Maybe, you know what I'm going to say, close your eyes. Try that. See how you keep your balance here. Breathe in, breathe out. You got to try. Don't give up. Don't give up and say, oh, the heck with it. I just can't do it. Well, if you don't try, you can't do it, right? So try, just try. Breathe. Maybe you got to blink your eyes open. That's fine. Reground yourself. Find your drishti, your focal point. Breathe. Maybe long blinks. Maybe quick blinks. Just try. All right, so come on out of this. Come on out of it. Come to a neutral tabletop. Let's do cat-cow. Wiggle your ankles, shake them out, tap them out. Neutral tabletop, push hard into the earth with the tops of your feet and your hands. Lengthen through your spine, back is nice and flat and straight. Exhale, cat pose. Tuck your chin to your chest, tuck your tailbone under, arch your back up to the sky, get your spine moving. Inhale, cow pose, just the opposite. Tailbone and crown of the head lift. Push the earth away. Do your cat-cow pose. Figure C this way, figure C that way. Cat-cow, cat-cow. Let's finish up in our cat-cow pose. How do you finish up? Come back to a neutral tabletop. Let's extend the right leg long. Press the ball of the right foot into your mat. Push the earth away. Big stretch all up that right leg. Breathe. Breathe in, breathe out. Switch it out. Knees together. Left leg extends. Ball of the foot on the mat. Stretch it out, stretch it out, stretch it out. You got it. You got it. We're going to do bird dog next. Here's a balancing pose for you. It's kind of fun on the ball. If you don't have a ball, get one. Bring the left knee to meet the right. You can use the ball or no ball at all for today's bird dog. I'm going to place the ball under my right knee. So the ball is squishy. It's not completely inflated. It kind of looks like a donut right now. Oh, a donut. Okay, you got to make a choice, right? Yoga or donuts. All right, so roll around. Get that ball under the knee and embrace that unstable surface. Draw the right toes toward the shin. If you don't have the ball, don't sweat it. You can still do bird dog, and it's real effective. Lift your left leg up, knee to hip height. Dial your left hip down so both hips are equidistant. Plant your hands on your mat, shoulders are over your wrists. Lengthen through your spine. Your knee is bent like you're kicking yourself in the bottom. And then send your left leg long. Send your left leg long and straight on your mat. Left leg is long. It's at about hip height. Push the earth away. Add in a balance challenge by lifting the right arm. You can bring a block to the front of your mat, and you can place your hand on the block or no block at all. Reach, stretch. You got it. Tuck your elbow to your knee underneath your navel and stretch. Elbow to knee and stretch. Maybe take it a little farther. Take your hand, capture underneath your knee, and reach your nose towards your knee and stretch. Nose to knee and stretch. Hand comes down, both knees meet on the mat. Ball goes under the other knee, left knee. Wiggle it around. Find your foundation. Tuck the left toes toward the shin. Lift the right knee up. Find your balance here. Maybe this is your balance challenge for today. Extend the right leg. Dial the right hip down. A little bit of a kick to the bottom, a little bit of an extension, a lot of bit of extension through the right leg. Hold here, breathe, most important part. Add in the left arm if you want. Left arm reaches long to the top, to the block, or to straight ahead. Just straight ahead, how's that? Elbow to knee once or twice if you like. Breathe. Elbow, nose to knee if you like, or close to it. Breathe. Hold it, lengthen up, finish, hand down, knee down, remove the ball. How are you doing? Grab a seat. Maybe you sit back on your heels. Find your water and take a deep breath in. And a deep breath out, let it go. How are you doing so far? All right, let's come into a plank. Oh my gosh, planks, doing them early on. We're all warmed up, but the plank pose is great. We're engaging everything you got. Really, seriously, you're gonna feel this. If you're new to planking, here's what you can do. Lie down on your back. Yahoo! Lie down on your back. Take your blocks. Send them high to the sky. Push the blocks to the sky, bring your shoulders back on down and hold it here. Imagine that you are in a plank, because you are. Yes, you are. Lots of ways to take plank. Let's talk about a couple of them. Knees can be a little wider than hip width distance. Arms, shoulder width distance. Hinge your body forward. Place the weight into your hands. Really feel your belly engage here as you push the earth away. You can up the challenge a little bit. You can come down on your forearms. You can send your legs long. Stay on your knees still. Or tuck your toes towards your shin and press on up to a dolphin plank. Lots of ways to take it. Today, I'm going to take a high plank with a couple little fun things thrown in. To make your choice, what kind of plank do you want to do? We're going to set a 1-minute timer just for you to measure your progress, if you wish to. All right, so get into position. I'm going to take a high plank, shoulders, hands are shoulder width distance apart, legs, feet with hip width distance apart. Push into the earth. Let's set a timer. Let's go. 1 minute. here we go. All right, I'm gonna do a Pilates plank. What is that? It's a saw plank. So I'm just gonna shift the weight into the balls of my feet a little bit more, then shift the weight back. There's a timer on the screen if you wanna see how long you're holding your plank. Right now, we've been at it for about 20 seconds. All right, so I'm just gonna shift the weight in my feet in my saw plank. Now, if you're in a high plank, you might wanna take a break periodically. One of the breaks is doing a downward facing dog. That would be sending your hips high to the sky. Breath or two there. Then come back to your variation of plank. I'm doing the saw plank. We got 20 seconds to go. All right, another break you could take. Come down to your knees, take a breath or two. No big deal. Then get right back in. Breathe. I'm doing my saw plank for the last 10 seconds. Breathe. Whew. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, and done. Yay! Come on down to your knees. Everything was engaged. Have a seat, grab a drink. Core strength. You got it. Your foundation is strong. Your balance is getting better. You're building strength. It's an awesome day. It's an awesome life. All right. More for the core. Come on down to your back. Have your ball close by your ankles. All right. Hands to prayer center. What's your mantra? Come on back. Lean on back. All the way back. Hold it. Hold it where you want to hold it. Come all the way down. Come all the way down. Dead bug pose. Bend your knees. Bring your knees over your hips. Toes towards your shins. Thighs are perpendicular to your mat. Press your hands into your thighs. Press your thighs back into your hands. You know, you could do this when you're seated in a chair too. Push your hands hard into your thighs. Lift your thighs up a little bit. Press them harder into the hands. Breathe. Core is engaged. You really feel it. Whoo, in your belly, right? Shoulders, even your arms are strong, all the way up through your neck. You feel it. Breathe. Push the feet, push the legs into the hands, push the hands into the thighs. You got it. Here's your variation of dead bug today. We did another variation earlier this week. Variations are where it's at, right? Variety, the spice of life. All right. Whew. Bring your feet on down. The ball, is it down near your ankles? Find it. Lots of things you can do here. No ball at all, totally fine. Legs go long. Maybe you put your heels on the ball, just kind of rock around a little bit. Have fun, embrace it where you can get it, right? Maybe you put the ball between your ankles and give it a good squeeze. Give it a good squeeze. Feel the tension build all the way up through your legs, into your core, into your belly. Breathe, hold it here. Let's do Pilates 100s. Didn't expect that, right? Okay, another Joseph Pilates move. Arms down by your sides, shoulders away from your ears. Maybe wiggle your shoulders closer to your spine. Lift your arms up a little bit, about 6 inches from the ground. Oh, remember that? And balancing. And then start to pat the ground. The idea is to do it 100 times here. We're going to lift the shoulders up too, if that is good for you. Got to start somewhere. Maybe you're fully reclined. It's all good. Maybe lift the legs up with the ball or without the ball and squeeze the ball if you got the ball. Breathe, pat the ground. 100 times is the idea. Core is engaged. Oh, it's really engaged when you're holding on to this ball, isn't it? Breathe, maybe lift the legs a little higher. Where is it good for you? Breathe. Don't forget to breathe. Breathe in, breathe out. Maybe release some of the tension by breathing out your mouth. Let it go. Come down when you need to come down. The idea is to do it maybe 100 times or less or whatever works for you. Shoulders away from the ears. Breathe, breathe. Breathe. I'm done. Let's come on down. Stretch it out. Arms go high overhead. Oh, I found a dog. Point your toes. Breathe. Stretch it out. Wiggle your hips. There was your Pilates 100s. What do you think? All right, let's press on up or come on up with no hands at all. Let's find the ball. Guess what? Getting back to some big muscles. You probably missed the fact that we didn't do fire hydrant and donkey kick, right? Well, don't worry, we're doing it now. All right, ball behind the right knee. No ball, no sweat, don't worry about it. You could place a weight behind your knee. Let's start with our fire hydrant pose. Lift the leg to the side of the room. Keep the weight equal in your hands, lifting the leg to the side, drawing the toes toward the shin to hold on to the ball or the weight, Lift and lower like a little dog on a fire hydrant or a big dog on a fire hydrant. Lift and lower. And then let's finish. Hover the right leg next to the left. Bring the right knee behind you and lift it to about hip height. Toes are still drawn toward the shin to help you hold on to what you got behind your knee. Dial your right hip down. Press hard into your hands. Start to pulse your heel in towards your bottom. So, remember, working from the ground up. We worked the feet. We're working these big muscles now in your glutes. Your big bottom. Big bottom's a good thing. It's muscular. It's strong. And you want to be strong. Breathe, breathe, breathe. Hike the heel closer to your bottom and then pulse the entire foot up to the sky. Breathe. You are strong. There's no stopping. There's no stopping you. You are stronger than you think. You really are. Breathe. Keep at it. Don't quit. Spine is long. Crown of the head to the front of the room. You're pulsing that foot up, up, up. Hold it up good and high. Hold it right here. Got it? Hold it. Keep it. Let's finish. Right knee meets left knee. We have another leg to do. Bring the ball or the weight behind your left knee. Neutral tabletop. Get comfortable here. Fire hydrant pose on this side. Lift and lower. You know, it doesn't take a whole lot. Show up, do what you can, and just repeat. Stick with it. Everything's got a cost. Everything's got a trade-off, right? And what's more valuable, and especially as we get older, than our mobility and our flexibility and just the ability to move? All right, enough fire hydrant on that side. Let's go to donkey kick. Cover the left knee next to the right. Bring the left knee back so it's about hip height. Start to pulse the heel in. Don't neglect the strong push in your hands or that back right foot. Spine is long, little pulses. Ooh, I think barre is defined by a lot of pulsing action. In a barre practice, you pulse and don't you burn. Oh my goodness, embrace the burn. All right, hug the heel close to your bottom. Stomp your foot up on the sky. Breathe. Lengthen through your spine. Feel your strong glutes working for you. Breathe. Keep at it. Lift the foot nice and high. Hold it here. Hold it here. Strong compression in the low back because you're making that stronger too. Awesome. Hover the left knee next to the right. Breathe in. Oh, breathe out. Let it go. Let it go. Knee comes down. Ball to the top of your mat. Knees spread super duper wide. Hips back towards your heels. Maybe you put the ball under your hands. Stretch it out through the armpits. Oh boy, yesterday we worked the armpits. What'd you think? Did you like it? Let me know in our group, Friends of 316 Yoga on Facebook. Tailbone, more to the back of your room. Wiggle the ball under your hand. No ball at all? Don't sweat it. Maybe spider walk your fingers to one side, to the top corner of your mat. Stretch and lengthen here, sending your hips more back to your heels. Spider walk your fingers back to the midline, then spider walk them to the other side. Stretch it out. Let's finish. Spider walk your fingers back to the midline. Stretch it out. Push your mat. Push into the ball. Really push. Hips back towards your heels. Then finish. Come on up. Put the ball aside. Grab your two blocks. Two blocks. Come into a lunge. All right. Blocks at a high height by your side. Right foot forward, knee over ankle, left leg long and straight on your mat. Hold it here. Shoulders come up, maybe a little higher over your hips. Oh, breathe. Breathe in, breathe out. Nice stretch in the left hip. Tuck your back left toes under. As your back left toes are tucked under, press the weight into your right foot so your back knee just hovers above the earth. Arms up toward the sky, little teeny pulses of that back knee down, down, down to the mat. Maybe hands are at prayer center. Maybe you got a hand on the chair. Maybe on your waist. It's all good. We're going after that pulse of the knee, just a couple inches above the ground. Find your balance. Close your eyes. How's that? Breathe. Push your feet hard into the mat. They're not going anywhere. Eyes can be closed or take a long blink and finish. Left knee comes down. Right knee goes back to meet it. Left foot forward, knee over ankle. Press into your blocks. Right leg goes long. Top of the foot is on your mat. Maybe bring your shoulders more over your hips. Oh, stretch it out. Breathe. Soften in your glutes. Press into your left foot. Press into the top of your right foot. Breathe. Tuck your back, right toes under. Adjust so you are more comfortable here. Press on up so that back knee is hovering slightly above the earth. Hands on your thigh, your hips. Lift them up and pulse. Push into your feet. Pulse into the earth. Close your eyes if you like. Find your balance. Breathe. Breathe. You got it. Balance, like you're surfing. Breathe. Come on down. Oh my goodness. Knees meet knee. Knees meet knee. Knee meets knee. Find your hand weights. Come on up to standing. As you come on up to your standing pose, take your weights to an extended mountain pose. Shoulders to up. Shoulders to up. Lift. Lower. Maybe one weight at a time. Let's add in some balancing if you want. I'm going to put the weight on my right foot. I'm going to lift my left leg as high as you want. Breathe. You're lifting the weights from your shoulders up to the sky. Keeping your balance. No big deal. You got to put it down once in a while. No big deal. All right. Let's take the weights. Bring them down by your sides. Lift that leg up a little bit more. Remember one-legged mountain? Bring the knee to about hip height so your thigh is parallel to the earth. All right? Hold it right here. Now, with your arms, let's tee them out and little teeny pulses. Down, down, down. Stay strong. Your shoulders are over your hips. Alignment is important. You're strong. You're properly aligned. Your knee is over your ankle. Your hips are over your knee. Your shoulders are over your hips. Your head is nice, straight, gazing forward, finding your drishti, pulsing your hands down, down, down. You got it. Bring your foot down to meet the earth, arms down by your sides. Let's do it on the other side. Plant your left foot. Now, both feet. Plant both feet. Let's take drinking bird first to kind of even everything out. Remember which foot you had lifted. All right, bend into your knees. Weight, elbows bent to the back of the room. Weights by your sides, little teeny pulses in your chair pose here. Send the weight more back into your heels, yet your drishti is forward, forward, forward. Your arms, start to send them to the back of the room. Stop with the pulsing, sit nice and low. Arms to the back of the room as they arms straighten, then back to the pits. Breathe, breathe, breathe. Pop on up to the balls of your feet. Here's your drinking bird. Arms go back and back to the armpits. Sink a little lower and hold. Breathe. Sink a little lower and hold. Breathe. Now, hold the weights down by your sides. Bring your shoulders back more over your hips. Little teeny pulses. Down, down, down. You got it. You're strong. Don't quit. Just a few more. Just a few more. And then finish. Come on up to standing. All right. Let's balance on the other leg. Root into the opposite foot. Lift the leg up a little bit or send it back. But just be standing on that one foot. Weights come forward. Little teeny pulses up as you're serving a tray. Find your drishti. Focus forward. Nothing's going to stop you. Nothing's going to pull you down. You're focused. You're focused. Let your body do what it can. Maybe alternate with the weights. One up, one down as you serve the tray. You fall out, get right back in. No big deal. You've got this. Let's finish up by pulsing the arms up and down together. Breathe, breathe, breathe. All right, stay on that one leg if you can. Lift your weights up to the sky. Bend your elbows. Maybe you ditch one weight. Elbows by your ears. Start to lift the weights to the sky as you do your little tricep kickbacks. Breathe. Triceps are forward. Arms are lifting. You got it. You got it. Don't quit. All right, let's finish. Weights down by your sides. You still balancing on that one foot? Good on you. That foot you're still balancing on, straighten the leg. Send it forward as if you're in Tai Chi. Bring the right foot forward. Right foot is forward. Back foot is down. Hinge forward, coming up onto the ball of the back foot. Hinge forward, all the weight into your right leg. Weights are down by your sides, kind of a nice counterbalance. Lift the left leg up, up, up. Weights come to surround your right front foot. Now bend your elbows, weights to your chest, then down. Find your balance. Embrace all those little micro wiggles in your right foot. My foot is never still. It's always working to keep my balance. If you fall out, no big deal. Get right on back in. Let's finish. Weights hanging from your arms down by your right foot. Bring your left foot to meet your right. Stay folded over. In fact, look back at your knees. Take a big step back with your other foot, the right foot. Hinge the weight forward. Come on up to standing. Bring the back leg onto the ball of the foot or all the way up. Little bend in your foundational left knee. Hinge forward a little or a lot. Weights surround the left foot. Bend the elbows, weights to the chest. Maybe you keep one hand down and you're lifting one weight. Nothing wrong with that. It'll come in time. Just be patient. That's kind of our buzzword for the month. Be patient with yourself and be persistent. Don't give up. Lifts and lowers of the weights, balance in the left foot. Let's finish. Bring the weights on down. Right foot meets left. Take that fold over. Look at your knees. Maybe take your hands and capture behind your calves. Roll your spine up, one vertebra at a time. Tree pose, Vrikasana. All right, tree pose. We do this a lot. On from your standing position. Root into one leg or the other. I'm going to root into my left leg. Bend the right foot. Open it up to the side of the room. Bring the foot inside the calf, or maybe balance on the ball of the foot, or bring it on up higher. All right, tree pose. Foot pressed to the leg, leg into the foot. Hands to prayer center. Drishti, focal point. Look up to where the ceiling and the wall meet. Strong foundation. Maybe a chair is nearby for balance. Maybe grow your branches and sway them. Here's the challenge. Close your eyes. Try to take a long blink. Close your eyes. All right, just think it through for a minute. Eyes open. Sway your hands. You're strong. The foot is solid. It's not going anywhere. With your eyes open, you can see. You can balance. Try to close the eyes for a second or two. Logically, it should work, right? All right, hands to first center. Guide the knee to the front of the room. Right foot next to left, other side. Weight into the right foot. Weight out of the left. Ball of the foot is fine. Chair is fine. Hold here. Focus up. Draw the foot to wherever you want it to be. Foot into the leg, leg into the foot, just not on the knee. Hands to prayer center. Take a moment, find your drishti. Breathe. All right, here's your challenge. As your teeth, stand on one foot. If you're cooking at the kitchen, stand on one foot. Find your balance. Every little bit helps. Work it into your day. Grow your branches if you like. Look up to where the ceiling and the wall meet. Think about flamingos. They stand on one foot all the time, right? Look at their balance. Work on it. On your mat and off your mat. All right, try to do a quick blink. Try to hold it longer. Hands to prayer center. Guide the knee to the front of the room. Left foot meets right. Arms go up. Big letter X in your body. Pasarita Padahastasana, legs spread wide, backs of your hands to the back of the room. Big breath in, chest is lifted. Big breath out. Flip your palms so they're face down. Hinge forward so your back and arms are nice and flat. Here you go, Pasarita Padahastasana. Grab your calves or your ankles. Look between your knees. Hug your elbows in towards your knees. Breathe in. Breathe in. Your belly's going to fill up and you kind of lift up a little bit. Exhale. Let it go. Roll your spine up one vertebra at a time. Come on up to horse pose, another big balancing pose, hands to prayer center. Bend into your knees. Knees are wide. Press toward the back of the room, the outside of the knees. Lengthen up here through your spine. Come on up to the balls of your feet. Lift on up and hold it and start to pulse. Up and down. Up and down. Breathe. You're high on the balls of your feet. If you don't like that, stay on your flat feet. It's okay. Maybe a chair is nearby. Maybe you prefer having your hands on your hips, but whatever you do, keep your chest forward, shoulders over your hips. Pulses, pulses. Now, if you want, pulse nice and low and hold it. Hold it low and keep pulsing here. Breathe. Gazes forward. Focus. Alternate heel touchdowns. One heel touches down, then the other. Breathe, breathe, breathe. Come back up high on the balls of the feet and pulse, pulse, pulse. You got it? You got it. You got it. Let's finish. Heels down, arms go high, wiggle it out. Palms touch overhead, one foot meets the other. Hinge forward at the waist. Forward fold. Walk your hands forward, come down to your knees. Let's take our eye shade and towel and put it up near the top of your mat. We're not quite there yet. We're working, but this way you won't forget. All right, so let's come down to our bellies. Hands underneath your shoulders. Press your knees back. Send your knees back. Hinge the weight forward. You know, this is a little practice for getting to be comfortable with your planks. Little bend in your arms. Lower them down. Maybe little pulses to get down here. Elbows hugged in. Little pulses. Come on down to your belly. All right, once you're on your belly, let's do Superman and swimmer. Feet a little wider than hip width distance apart. Arms like your arms when you're in your child's pose. Send your arms along to the top of your mat. Let all the air go. One foot lifts, other leg lifts. Maybe both legs lift. Send your chest up. Work your nose away from your mat and lift your arms up. Here's Superman. Superman flying. Breathe. Start to take it to swimmer. Kick your feet. Breathe. Kick. Kick. Your arms are going to move naturally. Just keep kicking in your swimmer pose, a great Pilates pose. And then let's finish in our swimmer, shall we? Take your arms down by your sides, nose at the center of your body. Arms, palms, face up. Breathe. Inhale, exhale, let it go. Flip your hands so your palms are face down, so your thumbs are out and your pinkies are towards your hips. Airplane pose. Lift those legs up like Superman. Lift the arms up now. Reach your fingers toward the outsides of your pinky toes. Lift out of your chest. Hold here. Fly like a big old airplane. Breathe. You got it. Balance. Don't quit. You did it. Nice job. Hands underneath your collarbones again. Press into your straight arms. Seal pose. Soften in your glutes. Breathe. Camel light. Come on up to your knees. Standing on your knees. Hips over your knees. Hands to your low back. Squeeze your elbows towards your spine. Inhale, lengthen up. And take a drink. Lengthen up. Look up. Ceiling to wall. Look overhead like a raindrop's gonna hit you between the eyes like a snowflake. Here in Colorado, it snowed last night. Ay, ay, ay. Elbows squeeze together. Little gentle camel. Think more of your chest rising. Then bring in your back, shoulders to the back of the room. Chest rises, hold on, finish. Finish, shoulders over your hips. Let's come on down to a side plank. All right, so come to your right hip. Right forearm parallel to the top of your mat, fingers spread wide, elbow under your shoulder, alignment, right? Legs can be long. Bottom leg can be bent. In fact, you can pop on up to your knee if you like. Left hip over right, left arm goes up to the sky. I'm gonna send my legs long, ankles glued together. Look up, hold up, bring the hips higher in your side plank. The arm that's lifted, reach it more to the top of your mat. Breathe, chin away from the chest. Breathe, you're strong. No stopping you, you got it. Left arm goes up, gaze goes back up. Let's finish. If your hip's not already down, bring it on down. Let's switch to the other side. All right, left arm, forearm, parallel to the mat. Fingers spread wide. Get every little bit of strong foundation you can. Maybe you're on your bottom left knee. Lift the right leg up. Maybe your ankles are glued together. Push on up. Maybe you'd like to keep the right hand here for a foundation. Hips are lifted. Right arm goes up. Your gaze goes up to look at your fingers. Breathe. Maybe that arm reaches long to the top of your mat, like a mermaid pose. Breathe, breathe, breathe. When you're ready, fingers go back up. Look back up. Hips come down. Let's come into, ooh, we're almost done. Time flies when you're having fun. Let's come into a happy baby. All right. Soles of your feet on your mat. Hands to prayer center. I'm going to sneak in a bridge pose. All right, come on back. Recline, 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 nice and slowly with control. Bend your knees. Soles of your feet on your mat, arms by your side. Press your hips on up. Hips up to the sky. Wiggle your shoulders closer to your spine. Bridge lifts even higher. Push into your feet. Finish. Roll your spine down one vertebra at a time. Happy baby pose. Left knee bends and your left hand captures underneath the knee to bring the knee toward the armpit. Right hand does the same thing on that side. Rock from side to side. Breathe. Baby, you rock a lot. Challenge yourself a little bit here. It's a challenge to your core. Rock to one hip. Bring it on up. Rock toward the other hip. Knees go toward the side of the room. With your core, bring it on back up. You know, I didn't say hi to you guys already. All right, so let's come into happy baby, and I'm going to say hi in just a second. Take your hands inside your calves or inside your heels. Draw your toes towards your shins. Lift one leg up to the sky. Hello to Stan and Lori and Scott and Betty and Tina and Tammy and Lynn and Esther, Margarita, Kelly, Rena. Oh, start to bend your knees. One foot high, then the other. Hello to Jim and Steve and Roger and Kelly and Carol and Keith and Dana. And I'm glad you guys are here. It makes it more fun for me. Bending the knee, straightening the leg. Happy baby pose. If your hands are even on your hips and you're moving your legs, that's a happy baby too. All right, let's finish. Bring your knees together, legs up toward the sky. Arms down by your sides. One last little bit of loving on the core. Lower your heels nice and slowly. Feel your tailbone on the earth. Slowly lower your heels. Maybe hold it at a point and lower some more. Breathe. I sound like Keith Morrison. Breathe. Lower your heels a little bit more until you get to the ground. There you go. You did it. Okay, but it's not over yet. Best pose yet. Final Shavasana pose. All right, spread your heels a little bit so they're at the edges of your mat. Find your eye shade or your towel. Cover your eyes. Palms face up if you like. Palms face down is an option too. But if your palms are face up, think about it. You're externally rotating your shoulders, which opens you up through your pectoral muscles, because all of us are too hunched over most of the time. So palms face up. Or if you just want to feel more grounded, if you're needing that love today, put your palms down. It's up to you. Work your arms a little bit away from your body, whatever feels comfortable to allow you to relax in your final Shavasana pose. Deep breaths any way that feels right for you. Soften the area between your eyebrows. Imagine your eyes are heavy in their eye sockets. Breath. Breathe in, breathe out. Take a deep breath in and maybe come back to your mantra. I am strong, or I am balanced. Whatever that positive, affirmative statement that you need to tell yourself. Tell yourself. Let it go. And are your teeth touching? If they are, kind of unclench your jaws a little bit. Create some space between your teeth. Softness in the jaws. If you want to stay longer in your final Shavasana, have your remote control handy and click pause. And lie here. Absorb the goodness of your last hour. And just rest a little bit longer. What's 5 more minutes? If it's time for you to go on with your day, take a big cleansing breath in and a big sighing it breath out through your mouth. Let it go. Start to wiggle your fingers and your toes. Clench your fingers to your palm. Squeeze your toes toward the sole of your foot. Even feel it up in your calves, all the way up into your hips. Feel it in your shoulders, all the way up to your neck. Nice tight squeeze. Release. Wiggle your fingers, wiggle your toes. Circle the ankles. Thank you, ankles, for being so strong. Circle your wrists. On an inhale, reach high overhead. Reach your fingers high. Point your toes low. Stretch it out like it's your first good morning stretch. And then even add your hips in. Wiggle your hips. Bring one arm higher to the top of your mat, then the other. Breathe. Come back to stillness at the midline. Bend your knees, bend your elbows, roll into a fetal position onto one side or the other. Bent elbow, bicep is a pillow for your head, eyes are closed, top shoulders soft. Savor a deep breath here. When you're ready, you can keep your eyes closed. Check your proprioception. Keep your eyes closed if you want. Press on up, or don't press at all. Use your core to bring you on up to a comfortable seated position. Maybe the eyes are still closed because you know where you are. You know where you are in space. Bring your hands together to touch, thumbs slightly to your chest, shoulders away from the ears. Take a deep breath in and a deep breath out. Those deep breaths are great. Do it again. Big breath in. And big sighing breath out. Let it go. All right, blink your eyes open. You did it. Ta-da, congratulations. You did a 60-minute yoga practice. All right, did you take a stress number in the beginning? What was it? And what is it now? You feel a lot better, don't you? You are stronger. We did a lot of strength stuff. We did a lot of balancing today. Those numbers are amazing, aren't they? All right, so everything, remember, everything has a trade-off, everything has a cost. There's no easy way out. Do your yoga. It's 1/24 of your day. It makes the rest of your day that much better, not only in your head, but in your body as well. Right, Piper? All right, so what is your flexibility? What is your mobility worth? It goes beyond your mat. Remember that. All right, see you guys on your mats tomorrow. Love you. Have a great day. Goodbye.